Nashville has so much to offer. Whether you're just visiting or wanting to make a move here, there's so much to do. It is considered Music City, or it is nicknamed Music City for Broadway and the honky tonks and that area of town, which there's a lot of information on that. So today we're going to talk about some things that are not Broadway. If you are interested in Broadway and you want me to do a video just on those 6 blocks, comment down below and let me know, and I'll see if I can't make that happen for you. But today we're going to talk about things to do, places to see, and all of that kind of stuff that's going to be good for the whole family. So if that interests you, stay tuned. Hey everyone, Tiffany Gudger here with Tiffany Gudger Real Estate. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate you. I love making videos of what it's like to be living here in Nashville and what there is to do and all of the things like what to eat, where to go, and all that stuff. And while I love making these videos, real estate is my passion. So if you are considering moving or relocating here to the Nashville area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I would love to hear from you, and I'll help however I can. I am the one who answers the phone, so reach out if you have any questions. That being said, today we are going to talk about what there is to do here besides just the bar scene. And I'm going to kind of start in the Broadway area, which is the main strip of Nashville. We're not going to talk about the honky tonks and stuff, but some other more family-friendly things to do. And first, I want to start with what is one of my all-time favorite places here in Nashville, and that is the new, almost epicenter type vibe of what's called 5th and Broad. It's located right at the intersection of 5th Avenue and Broadway, which is where it gets the name. And it is full of shops and restaurants, has awesome views of the city, including a view of the top of the Ryman, because it is right next door. There is like a food court area with some of the most affordable food options on all of Broadway. A place called 60 Vines, which has usually 60 wines on tap there, which is really cool. A Hattie B's, an Apple store, all kinds of stuff, some tourist shops. But yeah, that would be kind of one of the first places I want to mention. Like I said, great shopping, things to do, eat, and located right in the heart of town. Next, I want to talk about what I've already mentioned, the Ryman Auditorium. So it is right next door to 5th and Broad. It is considered the mother church of country music and has some of the best acoustics in venues anywhere. It hosts Grand Ole Opry in the wintertime, as well as country concerts, pop concerts, comedians, charity events, all kinds of stuff. There's usually going to be something going on at the Ryman on any given weekend, so I highly recommend you check that out while you're here as well. Next, located basically right across the street from those two, is going to be Bridgestone Arena. It is most known for being the home of the Nashville Nashville Predators, which is our major league hockey team here in Nashville, as well as being a great concert venue. For example, some of the concerts that are coming in 2023 include Drake, Blink-182, Sam Smith, Nickelback, Luke Bryan, Thomas Rhett, and many more. So it is a great place to see a concert, and you are right downtown. So if you wanted to go to the honky tonks before or after the show, you are just steps away from all there is to offer on Broadway. On the other end of Broadway is an area that is just a couple blocks over called Printer's Alley. It is named that because in the 1800s, it was home to a lot of newspapers and printing presses back in the day. Now it is just bars and restaurants that are a little off the beaten path from Broadway, so things that a lot of people might not know about. There's a true style kind of underground pub that is just awesome. We like to go to do that. And it's just a good place to go for a more historical kind of feel. It's just one brick-laid alleyway with restaurants and bars. It's not very big, but definitely a must check out while you're here. Something else that you might want to do while you're here is actually located across the river from Broadway, and that is where Nissan Stadium is. It is home to the Tennessee Titans, which is our Major League Football team here, and they host a lot of concerts as well. For example, this year they're going to have Taylor Swift, Luke Combs, Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks are coming, which I am super excited about that one. And during CMA Fest in the summer, it is where they hold the nighttime, the big concerts for that week. I'm really excited about that this year. If you don't know, my husband is currently working for the country music artist Hardy, and he's going to be playing there for the first time during CMA Fest. So we will be there this year, and we are really excited about that. But aside from that, there's lots of concerts, lots of events, and football games that you can check out while you're here in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. And speaking of CMA Fest, CMA Fest will be held this year between June 8th to Sunday, June 11th. It is 4 days and 4 nights of nothing but country music. There's literally concerts all day long. It brings more tourists than probably just about anything else, and it is such a good time. And for whatever reason, every year I swear CMA Fest weekend is like the hottest week of the whole year. So if you come and decide to do that, make sure you come with cool clothes, lots of water, and ready to kind of sweat. But it is so much fun and so worth it. I mentioned they have the nighttime concerts at Nissan Stadium. They have the riverfront stage, which is a big floating stage right there on the river during the day, and lots of different stages. This year is actually the 50th anniversary, so the lineup is awesome. I'm really excited about it. So feel free to come to Nashville and check out CMA Fest. Not only do we have CMA Fest, but there are tons of other festivals in Nashville as well. I have my list here. Let's see, we have Oktoberfest, so much fun. It's held in Germantown because obviously. We have Pilgrimage Music Fest, a beer festival, a hot chicken festival, which again, obviously it's what we're known for. And the Tennessee State Fair, which I love. It is one of my all-time favorite fairs that I've ever been to just outside of Nashville. We have a big thing of going every year and, you know, funnel cakes and all that stuff, but it is a really big, really fun fair. We have the Whiskey Festival, a film festival, Tomato Fest, all kinds of stuff. There's almost a different festival every week here during the summer and warmer months. And to feel any kind of anything that you're into, or, you know, foods, drinks, all that kind of stuff. So come to Nashville and check out a festival. There's so many of them. I could go on and on, but you get the idea. Also, I've kind of mentioned sports already, but there are tons of sports here. We're not just Music City. We love our sports as well. I mentioned the Nashville Preds for hockey. We have our Tennessee Titans for football. We have our own minor league baseball team. We have the new soccer stadium for our very first Major League Soccer team. And lots of college sports as well at Vanderbilt and the other colleges around here. And if you're not a huge fan of sports in person, or your team isn't here, there is pretty much a bar or sports bar dedicated to almost every football or, you know, sporting event all over. Like there's a Green Bay Packers bar that watches the games there. I'm a Florida Gator and a Clemson Tigers fan, and there is a Clemson Tiger place that watches all the Clemson games. All the Florida Gators get together at Party Foul every Saturday to watch the Florida games, and it's like that for all the different teams. So you will pretty much always find a place where you can find like-minded sport fans like yourself here in Nashville. Another thing about Nashville, some other things to do, is people here love being outside and doing things outside. For example, golf. There are actually over 29 different golf courses in the Nashville and surrounding areas, within 20 miles of Nashville. If you like disc golf, which you've probably heard me say on this channel before, my husband and I got into disc golf during COVID, and we love to play disc golf now. He is much better at it than I am, but I still have a really good time. We have 15 disc golf courses in our area. I've mentioned before that we have 2 different lakes where you can rent boats or eat on the water or go fishing. There's a lot of hunting here in Nashville. We are hunters and fisher people. We like to hunt and fish ourselves, and there's a lot of public land here for, you know, whitetails and turkey and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of hunting here in this area, surprisingly. There's public land around the lake. There's a place not far from here called Land Between the Lakes, which is actually right on the border of Tennessee and Kentucky, which we love to go camping and stuff out there. There's so many waterfalls that you can get to within an hour drive. Our Greenway trail system, which has miles of bike trails, hiking trails, kayaking, all that kind of stuff. So lots of outdoor activities for the family as well here. Another thing that we are known for here and that I would highly recommend is try different foods here. We have a huge food scene. TripAdvisor is constantly ranking us in the top 10 cities for vacations for trying new cuisine or trying foods. I guess culinary vacations. But you want, no matter what you want, we've got it. Like, you want a high-end steakhouse? Cool, we got it. High-end Asian restaurant and sushi? Got it. You want a hole-in-the-wall Mexican joint with real Mexican food? Check. Good Indian food or a true blue French restaurant? Check, check, check. We have it all. So whatever your favorite foods are, your favorite kind of dining, I promise you we've got something that fits that. If you think that this is something that you're interested in and want to know more about, and you think I should make a little series on the food and the restaurants we have here, comment down below. Maybe I can do a little series based on like cuisine or location or something. Let me know what you think, because I've really been contemplating doing a little mini series on that. Another thing, if you are bringing the whole family, there are tons of kid activities here. We have the Adventure Science Museum. My brother and sister-in-law and their 2 kids are coming in a couple weeks to visit, and I've never been to the Adventure Science Center, if I'm being honest, but I want to go, and I just always thought I'd look weird if I showed up there without kids, so I'm really trying to convince them to go do that. We have a really good zoo. I mean, some people might not think it's really good. I really like it. My favorite part is the exhibit where you can actually go and pet the baby kangaroos. I absolutely love that. They are currently working on the parking lot at the zoo, so you do have to go and schedule a time to like arrive and come to the zoo. Once you get there, you can stay as long as you want, but you do usually have to have a timed ticket right now. I believe they're still doing that, but I definitely recommend checking that out. The Country Music Hall of Fame, which is downtown, is super kid-friendly. There's so much to look at there, and they even have a scavenger hunt where at the end, if you complete it, you get a little prize. There's a little recording studio where you can record your own song and sing into it and record it and play it back and hear yourself sing. And those are just 3 to name a few of the kid-friendly activities here in Nashville. Next up is another one of my favorite places here in Nashville, and that is Arrington Vineyards. We actually have our own winery here. It is owned by Kix Brooks, who was one of the members of Brooks and Dunn. It is about 25 minutes south of Nashville. It is rolling hills with lots of gorgeous views, outdoor seating. You can bring your own picnic to enjoy while you're there, or they have some snacks or places that will bring you charcuterie boards. They do wine tastings. During the warmer months, they even have like food truck Fridays where they bring in food on Fridays and have live music on the weekends. And it's just a really enjoyable time during the pretty weather to just go enjoy being outside, let the kids run around and play, bring the dogs, have a picnic, try new wine, take some home with you. I highly, highly recommend it. A lot of people don't realize that we have such a good vineyard so close to Nashville. And the final thing that I'm going to mention that there is to do in Nashville that is not going to the bars is shopping. I'm just briefly going to go over this because there are so many places to shop here. But we have everything from a mall with high-end stores like Tiffany & Company, or we have Louis Vuitton, Tory Burch, all that kind of stuff. The Green Hills Mall. We have a more outlet style mall, which is the Opry Mills Mall. And then things like really good secondhand storage or vintage stores or great record stores. There's so much shopping to do here. So if it's a rainy day or you are just wanting to go get some souvenirs, there are lots of places to go shopping here in Nashville. Again, I could talk about that forever, but I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. If you have any questions about places to shop, reach out to me and let me know, and I can give you some recommendations both on where to shop, food to eat, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that kind of concludes my list of places to go and things to do here in Nashville in 2023 other than bar hopping on Broadway. I'll probably do a second follow-up video to this as well because there's just so much that I could mention and I don't want to have you guys sitting here for hours and hours. So let me know what you thought. If there's anything that sounds interesting to you that you didn't know about that you want to check out, I love y'all's feedback. And again, I love real estate and helping people move here and that kind of stuff. So if you are considering moving or relocating here, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.